check this out.
Hey guys, how's it going? Crunchie here. Welcome back to another Runescape 3 video. So today we are making a bank video, as you can tell from the title and probably the thumbnail as well. Haven't done one of these in a couple of months now, and you guys keep requesting me to do it, so here we go. Here's another one. Now, my bank isn't exactly amazing right now. I have just tried my best to sort of tidy up a little bit for you guys and sort everything out into the right tabs. But before I go into the bank video, I'm standing here in Lumbridge, and I was actually having a look around these people, and I didn't actually realise this like ever before until just now. This guy is literally called Barrows, this person's called Polypore, and this person is called Will D. So I thought that was pretty funny because I just saw them, but let's kick off with the bank video. Going into the first tab, if we open up the bank, we just have it's just the random sort of loot that I've got from bosses and just, you know, like the D&D tokens and just random things like that pretty much. Nothing crazy, nothing exciting, just shards, and I guess that's pretty much it. Just a couple of things I've had from Jack of Trades, a strange rock there, just a couple of things that I guess got the War Priest of Zamorak gauntlets there, a few of the god items which we do have in this one as well. So we actually do have the full Zami War Priest set if you don't know that already, and we also have quite a few of the Armadur ones as well. So that's just the first one, I guess. Not really, like I said, anything interesting. I've got some frozen key pieces, God Sword shards, but apart from that, it's all just pretty much the loot you get from the God Walls dungeon. So the next tab is the beloved loot tab. I love this tab so much. I've spent so much time building this up, and I think literally this loot that you can see right now is from, I think it's from 65 Slayer or 60 Slayer until 88, which is what we're on right now. I am working on that for the next video, by the way, just in case you're wondering, because it's been a while since I've done some Slayer, but that is pretty much where all of this loot has come from, just my Slayer task. So as you can see, I have got fairly lucky. I'm not 100% sure how much this all comes to. The last time I price checked this, it was at, I think it was like 24 mil or something like that, so that was crazy. But since then, I've started doing the Rarari tasks or the Ascension members task, and I've got a ton of new items, all my keystones here, which are my favourite things ever. I've got 2 of the Ascension grips there, very lucky to have those, 2 of them in one trip, which was absolutely insane. So that's just pretty much the main sort of loot. The rarer items I tend to keep towards the top. We've got the Brawling Gloves for magic, the Hex Crest, the Focus Light isn't really expensive, but it's a rare drop, that's why it's up there. And that's pretty much it, I guess, for the rare loot at the top. I do have some more throughout the loot tab here, but I guess the most exciting parts I do keep towards the top because I do like to see them. Then we just have my charms, not a load because I did just do a ton of summoning. I think it was about a month ago, and I haven't really regained that many charms. I still need to get a charming imp as well, which I'll be working on very soon. I keep saying it, but I will definitely be working towards that. I'm only about 10k points off, so not too far at all, and I'll definitely get one of those. It will help out so much. Got some hard clue scrolls, medium clue scrolls, and we also have an elite there as well, so I'll be working on those pretty soon. I keep saying I'm going to do them, but I never do, just because whenever I've done them in the past, it's never worth the time, so I guess it sort of put me off, but you never know, I might get lucky. Apart from that though, it's just all the loot you guys have seen throughout the progress videos. If you haven't seen any of the progress series or me getting any of these items, then in the description I think it is, there's actually a playlist link. I believe it works anyway. You can click on that to all of my RS3 progress videos, and pretty much in every episode you'll see, you know, what I get loot wise, how much it's worth, and you can sort of make a rough guesstimation, I guess, on how much it is. I believe they use that in science, that word. But yeah, you can just sort of see what I got and when I got it and stuff like that. So it's quite interesting if you guys are into that stuff. Most of my progress videos is Slayer, so, you know, if you're into that stuff, then go ahead and check it out. But I do have some, obviously, skilling in there as well for my stats that I do need to get up still. But that's pretty much the loot tab. Like I said though, not 100% sure how much it's worth right now. I am going to be making an updated sort of loot tab value video. Probably in the next sort of few days you'll see it come up. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. Leave another guesstimation down below and just guess how much you think it's worth. How much in this loot tab do you think it's worth? I won't change it between now and when the video comes out. So looking at everything here, feel free to pause the video. How much do you think it's worth? But let's move on to the next one. So this tab is my sort of armor tab, my main expensive items, I guess, not loot. Got a cat in here, a kitten, that's not really expensive, but the rest of it, you know, it's just got my auras in here, we've got my money. 35 mil cash stack right now isn't too great, but, you know, it's nothing to complain about. But most of that will be going on double XP weekend when I do train up my Herblore to 99, fingers crossed 95 so far. And yeah, we do have still a bit of way to go there, but hopefully, you know, double XP weekend will hopefully boost that along quite nicely. Apart from that, though, like I said, the auras here, got quite a few of those. Not going to go through them all, you probably know what they are already, but I'll just hover over them all right now. just so you can see them if you want to and pause the video. But here we also have my 99 capes. We have the fire making, attack, range, magic, HP or constitution, and my new one, defense, which I got in the last video. So that was really awesome. That's the reason I'm not wearing it right now. I want to wear it so much for this video, but I just thought I'd show it in a nice little line here in my value tab, I guess you can call it. And apart from that, it's just armor. Got a bunch of stuff here, like, I don't know, Carills, we've got Darrocks, we've got I think it's, yeah, we've got Grathans in here as well. Everything that I use armor-wise is all in this tab. We've got my Drygors, magic equipment, and all that stuff. So that's pretty much what it is. If you're wondering what bows I use or crossbows I use for range, I get a lot of questions about that, actually. I'm using the Carills offhand and the normal pistol crossbows, which I know that aren't that great for my level. It costs quite a lot to keep getting the bolt racks because they do run out pretty fast, but I am working on getting some new ones, probably the Royal crossbows. I'll make it into a mini-series or something pretty soon if it does take, you know, a decent amount of time to get them, but either way, that is coming up very soon, and that is that tab over and done with. So this one here is just my potions tab, and I guess you can call it herb lore tab, but you know, it's not really any herbs in here. It's just a bunch of potions, and that's pretty much it, just self-explanatory there. We do need to make some overloads, boost towards 96, so we can get those done, get some more XP for those and use them for the future. But along the top here, we just have the adrenaline potions, extreme attacks, we have extreme magics, defenses, ranging, and strength potions. So I've got a ton of the extreme attacks. I will keep them and use them at some point, hopefully. I know I made a lot of them. It was pretty much just because it was the cheaper option at the time for the good XP, so yeah, that's why I've got so many of those before I get some questions about them. But I'm making some more of these ones soon as well, just to level out for when overloads does come around at 96, or if I boost towards it I can obviously do it now. Other than that though, it is just pretty much the average potions that everyone probably has, like super ranging flasks, we have super restores, anti-fires. Super anti-fires I need to make some more of before I go and do any more tasks that require that, because I have run out now. Just got anti-poisons, a few of these super prayer renewals here, got a load of those just sort of spread out, but yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. And also these super attacks, I've got quite a lot of those for when I was making the extreme attacks. So I think that's pretty much it for this tab, pretty much everything covered. The next one is my runes tab. We've got the tele tab I guess, and summoning and farming. So recently I have been into farming, which is kind of why everything's a bit of a mess here. As you can see, loads of seeds, buckets, pots, everything everywhere right now. And if you guys haven't been watching my progress series, like I said, you can just go and watch the playlist if you want, or watch the ones you've missed. I have been training my farming recently because it's been highly requested, and I do need to get it up to a higher level to meet my all 70 stat goal. I've only got like 3 levels or 3 skills to get up, so it's not exactly a struggle, but yeah, it's all kind of a mess right now because I just sort of, I don't know, I just type in what I need to get out. I don't actually go and search for it, so it's all just in here because I know where it's going to be kept and where everything's going to be stored. But that's pretty much it, pretty self-explanatory for that tab. Let's move on to the next one, which is again pretty much just self-explanatory. Just some food in here that I'm going to use, or stuff that I can cook in the future, and that's pretty much it for that one. Let's just go ahead, it's not very interesting. This one is kind of interesting, I guess, not amazing. It's just a bunch of amulets, rings, and I think that's pretty much, if you can hear that playing, I do apologise, but that's pretty much it. You know, we've got the amulet of ranging, we've got games necklaces, amulet of glories, we've got the blood amulet of fury here, which is actually empty, so I need to sort of top that up and replace that. Then we've got the Seer's ring, warrior ring, and the archer's ring. They're my 3 ones that I use. And we also have the ferocious rings to get to Curadel easy for the dungeon. But yeah, they're very useful for me. They're the only ones I have right now, so I do need to get some more at some point, but for right now, that's enough teleportation for me for a while, I think. And apart from that, that is pretty much it. This one here is my skilling tab, is what I like to call it. It's a kind of like a massive mixture of everything. We've got a ton of these spirit sapphires here, and you know, spirit rubies, emeralds as well. Got some keys up here, some herbs. A lot of stuff in this tab is actually for my Supreme Jack of Trades, so everything in this tab I can just sort of take out like one of each item that I need and just whack out a bunch of skills at the same time and in a short period of time. So it's nothing interesting, it's just a bunch of stuff that I can come to. Again, it's very messy and sort of you can't really, you know, see where things are just by looking at it, I guess, but I just type things in normally to get them out anyway, unless I can actually see it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Got a load of logs there for fire making in the future, or fletching even. I would like to get 125 making one day, but that's in the very far future. Fletching obviously to 99 is more of a priority than that, but I've obviously got a load of logs there which should help me to boost through some of those levels. And apart from that, in this one it is just, you know, the average stuff like the urns, we've got some of the stuff from the beach, we've got the portables, and I think that's pretty much it for this one. And as you guys know, my final tab is my junk tab, where I just store any stuff that I don't really care about. I just put it in here, and I never touch it. So back to the beginning, guys, that is pretty much it for my bank. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, like always, chuck it a massive thumbs up, let me know down below, and let me know what you think the loot tab's worth. Like I said, it'd be quite awesome to see how close you guys are this time. But like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting me recently. It's been absolutely insane. Hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.